afraid everything will change. You and I jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die. So come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. We're rising, we're falling, we're making through. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Come and fly away, come and fly away, come and fly away with me. Something's gonna bring the change. Journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. We are currently at the beautiful Cristiano Ronaldo airport in Madeira. You can see that we are just parked down there, the first aircraft Ryanair. And we are taking off today from this beautiful Madeira airport, and we will be going to Tenerife airport, which is not far actually. Spain, Tenerife, it's a small island down there. Tenerife Islands, we will be landing there. That airport is known for the famous air crash that happened way back when a Boeing 747 that was taking off crashed with another plane that was on the runway. That was really unfortunate. So many lives were lost. So today we are trying to go there and check out how will the weather respond.
Hi, the security and safety check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Affirmative.
Thanks.
So we are just now getting boarding calls in. And we are just setting up our passenger page, guys. Actually, we'll be just checking out how many passengers are gonna be boarded today. So let's quickly do that. Actually, let's go with 91 passengers. Maybe 3, yeah, 91 passengers done. Fuels are done. Let's go with our flight plaques. We are on gate A8, I believe. That's A8, right? Back there, A8, yeah, gate A8. So we are on LPMA. Gate number is A8. We can simply put in 8. I think that will A08. Needs the full info, man. It needs the full info anyways. KLM and Pan Air crash, yes, that was it. It was a famous crash in history. One nobody can forget. So many lives were lost. But what can we do? Anyways, our altitude for today will be 49,000, man. We are flying pretty high for such a small distance. Can't imagine this plane going so high. And this is the first time we are using FS2 Crew on this one. Let's see how it loads up and how does everything else load. We usually don't use it here. Arey baap re, Ryanair, yes, hard landings. This is Condor here, there are others here, but today we are going with Ryanair. We thought, why not? Executing this, and let's take over. Aircraft flight name is RYR Ryanair 1 Delta Romeo, if that is correct. RYR 1 Delta Romeo, yes, that is correct. So let's put it in here. And let's see our departure. We will be departing runway 05 via GoC1 Echo. GoC1 Echo. So this one is GOSG. GoC1 Echo. No transactions. So once we depart, we will be immediately going right hand side turn. Back to our arrival, we will be arriving at runway 12. So it's runway 12, depends on which one we want to take, Zulu or Foxtrot. Let's take Zulu via Autry 1 Lima. Autry 1 Lima. And then, so we'll quickly check our flight plan if that is okay. Legs, so looks good. Okay, somewhere down there it needs some corrections.
I'm back. There are no issues on the walk around. Good aeroplane.
Okay, let's do this. Yeah. In the last course, we will see how we do it now. Anyways, he is doing all the controls. He is just checking on and turning on all the switches while we can do everything out here. Oxygen tests have been done by him. सॉरी सुबह सुबह कहाँ चली, ये चली नॉर्दर्न आइलैंड्स के एक पार्ट पे. बस ऐसे ही थोड़े से मजे लेने. Okay, he is turning on most of the switches for me, so I think I'm good. Almost done here. Request करते हैं fuel plannings की. He's just testing out different things down there.
Wind shear, terrain, full up.
Load and execute.
Full up. Terrain, full up.
26 are our cost index.
Don't sink.
390 is our today's cruise altitude.
Too low.
And 5000 is the trans altitude at this place.
Bank angle.
Plus 100. Minimums. 20
Flaps will be 5.
1,000.
Speeds 131, winds 151.
40. 30. 20. 10.
Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
I'm just waiting for him to finish his settings.
Terrain.
Look at this. He's doing all the settings for himself. The fuel, because this one has zero test. He just did the TCAS test, so now my TCAS will be on. There you go. We will keep sol sign 0200 today, which is 200. There we go. He's now going through each and every checks, checking whether I've done each and everything. He sees that I've done each and everything.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Request ATC clearance.
No question.
Request ATC clearance. Request ATC clearance. You just heard it as a Request ATC clearance. He's not listening to the thing. Request ATC clearance. He's picking it as request taxi clearance.
Checked.
Request ATC clearance.
Good morning, KLM 1. KLM 1 is at the gate with the numbers. Request ATC clearance. Okay, cleared to our destination as far. Scorecard as assigned, KLM 1.
They pointed me out as KLM1. I'm not KLM1. Fucking hell, I am not KLM1. Don't know why was that KLM1. Anyways, we are just taking a pushback. It will be like 75. No, 73, I believe. Yeah, and direction will be 115. Now 180. 225. Corrected. Pre-flight checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%. Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat. On. Pressurization mode selector. Auto. Flight instruments.
Set and checked.
Heading 140. Altimeter 1022. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Okay, just... What?
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the stand. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using an assumed temperature, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. We will configure for a non-standard bleeds off takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above, flaps up, maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via the ATC assigned SID, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. We'll use NADP-1. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No question.
Departure brief complete.
So we just completed our departure brief, guys. So checking my upper panel, I think we are good on everything. Yeah, just getting ready for things down here. Lower lights will be on now. Have we turned on them? Yeah, cruise altitude is on. Oxygen valve is on. APU bleeds are on. APUs are running now pretty good. APUs. Yeah, APU gens are fully functional. They are giving power, max power. Yes. So I think we are good. Before start checklist.
Stand by.
Okay, so I think we're good. Request pushback and start clearance.
Ground KLM 1 requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, clear to push and start. KLM 1.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Okay, thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Before start checklist.
B4 start checklist. Flight deck door closed and locked. MCP.
Set and checked.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 119, VR 122, V2 131.
CDU pre-flight.
Complete.
Rudder and aileron trim.
0 and free. 0 and free and 0. Free and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light on. B4 start checklist complete.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We will be ready shortly.
Roger.
I think we had to do pushback on our own.
Checked.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
Starting sequence is 2 then
You are
1.
clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Starting sequence is 2 then 1.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board today. As you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact a flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding door and we will check it for you. Also, review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are seated at an exit seat, also review the exit seating criteria.
Starting sequence is 1 then 2.
Check.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the pin.
Thanks.
So we are starting engine 2 as well now. Both engines are almost getting up now. यहाँ से ही उड़ो पाजी, उतना दूर मत जाना अभी. अरे दूर नहीं जाना सर, सामने है ये देखो. बस ये यहाँ तक, बस वहाँ से टर्न करके वापस उड़ जाना है. ज़्यादा दूर नहीं है इसका रनवे, ये पास ही है, छोटा सा एयरपोर्ट तो है. ये देख, यहाँ हूँ मैं, ये देख. बस यहाँ तक जाना है, ये यहाँ से पूछा करके वापस उड़ जाना है बस. So I think both the engines are now good. Let's take it to continuous now. That is what is required for takeoff. After start checklist. After start checklist. After start checklist. This is where sometimes it doesn't catches you saying things. After start checklist.
Pack isolated. Would you like the APU on?
No thanks.
Okay.
Before taxi checklist.
Stand by.
लापुसा एयरपोर्ट है पर बहुत फेमस एयरपोर्ट है, बहुत ज़्यादा फेमस. You should check this one.
Engine bleeds off.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Thanks, it will be a short taxi.
Thanks. Let me know if you need anything.
Set flaps to 5. Set flaps to 5.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for port safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions. lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the exit nearest you. The nearest exit may be behind you.
Hi, it's Andy at L1. How can I help you?
Lights will illuminate the aisle.
One coffee, please.
Cabin is pressurized.
Okay,
If there
I'll
is
bring
a
them
loss
up in
of
a
cabin
minute.
pressure, a panel will open and oxygen masks will appear.
Took the coffee, please.
With your seatbelt fastened and pull a mask toward you to start the flow of oxygen. Oxygen
Hi,
will be
guys.
flowing to
Here are the
mask
drinks.
Even though the bag may not inflate.
You
Cover your
got
nose and
drinks.
mouth with the mask. Place the elastic band around your head and tighten by pulling on the end. Secure your own mask before assisting others. Your seat bottom cushion may be used as a flotation device.
So let's go
Pull up
taxi.
and remove the cushion. Upon exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatories. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Line up checklist. Line up checklist. Speaking different commands, really.
Checked.
Line up checklist. Never mind. Let's turn this off and do this on our own. It's picking up really weird commands, guys. I don't know why, but we will check it afterwards. It's really picking up weird commands. अजीब command ले रहा है. Anyway, 05. Yeah, so I think taxi lights will go off. Strobe lights will go full, wing lights will come on. Clock and on. Everything is good. Else, let's go. Let's line up, guys. I think this is my first time taking off from this airport, and this is my first time landing at that airport. उस airport पे कभी नहीं गया हूँ मैं, जहाँ मैं land करने जा रहा हूँ. We are really light today, so we don't need much speed to take off. Really light today. We don't have much weight today. Is that a plane at the end of the runway? Yes. What is he doing? Fucking hell. He's just jogging around, this guy. Look at this, guys. Madeira Airport's main fence. Imagine you can't handle your plane and it trips over. आज सुबह पानी कम है यहाँ का, पर ना usually there is much more panic out here at Madeira. So yeah, good. Yeah, lined up. We're ready for takeoff. So before takeoff checklist, everything looks good. Engines are on continuous. I believe yes, they are on continuous, right? Yeah, they are on continuous. Everything else down there looks good. Heights are set. Alternates, wheels. We look good. Let's take off, guys. %40 throttle, stabilizing. And we're rolling. This is a powerful jet, so it doesn't take time to get to VR.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Doesn't take time to get a lift of this plane. It's really powerful. Let's try bending towards the right hand side here. And turn on this thing and yeah, only this thing. We're not climbing sharply, we are just getting to a normal height now. So let's give autopilot the control. Let him handle from here. Because we are posturally up now. Yes. About to cross 5,000. That is the trans altitude here. Do we go 5,000 cross? So we will shift to standard. So that was the beautiful airport down there, guys. Madeira airport. From where we just took off. as it calls it, La Pusa Airport. Just crossed 10,000. Hello, FPS. How are you, bro? Okay, so stars for the airport. The one we are taking is LPMA crash. Hello, Parmeet. Vidal bhai. Hello. I'm gonna buy a banner photos of girl, but anyways, bro is flying Ryanair. Yes. Today we wanted to experiment something, so we went Ryanair today to the same airport where that plane crash occurred. Was a sad scene, but what to do. Anyways, our localizer today will be 2360. So we will just set our minimums. Borrow 2360. Na 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 na. Let's see. Here we need 2360. That's what we are setting for. We just reached 1000. We are aiming for 2360. Just reach 1700. It is 2100, 2200, 2351, 2360. So borrow is set 2360. While we are climbing, you will see to go down to 4000. At 4000 we will catch that glide slope. There was a point here at Tiffin, but we avoided that point. It was like you have to come here, go right, and then come back in. Yes, Nader. Anyways, reading on other things, airport elevation is 2077. Thrust elevation is 2062. 2077, 2021. It's good. I maintained pretty well. And coming on to our forecast for the airports according to the winds and everything. Let's go play that one as well. Then we will put on a main thing. There we go, it just came in. Execute. Trans altitude will be 6000 for that place, so 6000. And the QNH right now at Tiffany is, sorry, Tenerife is 1022, so 1022 is the QNH there right now. So we got the winds and exits of that place. Let's exit a fix for that one. And I think for me the fix is gonna be pretty simple. It's gonna be TNF. TNF, Tenerife fire. It's not in database. Oh, sorry, TFN. There we go, and we will be flying in radius 117. Distance will be first 80. And then for second, TFN 117, distance will be only 10 nautical miles. So both of these are set. And brakes and this. Two brakes. Francis. $4,000, above 4,000, so we will descend straight to 4,000. We are now climbing, still climbing. We're trying to go 39,000. Don't know why did we had to go so much higher altitude, but that's the one given to us right now. Let's see. Okay, so 108.70, which is good INR, and we will be landing at flaps 40 by speed 130. Glide slopes will be on. So we'll add our courses 117. Go 117. We look good. So everything is set. Else parameters are good. Fuel quantity is good for now because we are almost on our cruise height and the distance left is not too much. There we go, 180. So only 25 for the top of climb and then another 25 for the top of descent. 179. We're good. We will get fuel while we come into land. Okay, this window. So currently we are flying at 179. Right, there we go. Let's go, guys, let's go. Just about to reach our cruise.
खाना
10 मिनट रुक जाओ।
नहीं हो गए 2:30
ढाई का सवा 2:30 बजे खाएंगे। 2:30 बजे खाएंगे। Guys, Hello, Willie. Willie, just give me 2 minutes. I'm just finishing my lunch. Just give me 2 minutes. We are actually descending also. Just give me 2 minutes. I will be back. Hello, Elise. Yeah, we are back in time, guys. We're back in good time. We were just finishing our lunch. Yes. So 10,000. How are you, Lex, by the way? How's it going, bro? So guys, we're just finishing our lunch. In our culture, it says you should never keep your lunch waiting, because that is a gift from the gods. Maybe 10,000. We should deploy some flaps now. Let's go flaps 15 pretty soon. We still have to lose some altitude, so we'll turn on the localizer, and vertical altitude we will keep losing more. Yeah, let's keep losing altitude. Airport is down there somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm all good, bro, all good. How are you, by the way? How's things going? How's your life going? Everything good? What about brakes? We have half brakes. We can make that full. In fact, I don't think now we need brakes, so we will arm this in. Get another set of flaps in. Flaps 15 now. It says more drag is required, but we think we are okay. Okay, let's get in towards that intersectional line that we are aiming for Tiffany. But let's try on this side here and then get in. The airport is right down there. Gonna hold at 5,000, I believe. Let's hold at 4,500. Alhamdulillah, good is everything. Nice, nice, good to hear that. We'll still keep our speeds at 180. Localizer is not coming on. If localizer was on, we should have gone with localizer, but it's not coming on for some reason. Maybe we didn't put up frequencies out here, but anyways, we can do ILS frequency. Sorry. The set of flaps. Okay, let's go to 1012. 1022 actually. Here we go. So let's start getting back in now towards the airport, guys. Let me just stop the music now. Don't need the music now. Airport is somewhere that side. Sun approaches. Finally 737 clicked, yes. I wasn't feeling bored and I was like, Why shouldn't we go for a 737? So we thought, yes, let's go 737 today. Plus we know Elise loves 737. Anyways, the speeds are still holding at 180. Our flaps look good. Or flap readings. Flaps 10. We'll go flaps 15. DC-10 Paji next time. अरे बड़ा नहीं आता है said. You can view. You know, Elise, this airport is famous for. It was the airport where that famous crash happened. Of that 747 on the runway. So many lives were lost. Anyways, we are back now. We will be catching the light slope pretty soon. So gears down. Seven should be the rationale. Hey Baker, what's up? Wisest old twist, 9 minutes lol. 9 minutes to what? I know a Pan Air and KLM, yeah, that unfortunate event, man, that took so many lives. I was even watching a video a few days back of that one. Oh, unfortunate. So that is the airport, guys. You see it here? It says about 4,000, but we are good with 4,000. We'll keep 4,000 till we get the glide slope. Speeds to 160 now. More flaps being introduced. Our VRF speed is 140 for our incidences. How are you, Baker? What's up, brother? And Elise, this is our first time landing here. We never landed here. We never landed at this airport. We are getting a 20 nautical mile headwind, guys, which is actually great because it's a headwind and headwind is always good while landing. All good. आप रिक्रिएट कर दो पाजी गेम के अंदर, मुझे लाइव देखना है काश ऐसा हो सकता, पर इसमें वो नहीं है ना, राइचस नहीं है ना गेम में. You can go through the plane. So classics, the 200 with small engines and old system without FSLTL. Yeah, I know. That's really heartbreaking. All good. These flights are making these, they are coming out with some time and you'll buy it like 747 classics. Doing a nice flight. Thank you so much, Vika. In Explain there is a 747 400 if I'm not wrong, which is one of the pretty good looking planes actually in that game. Anyways, let's go flap 30. And we will drop our speeds to 140 now, which is like our threshold speed, because we will be landing at 130. In fact, let's go 130 and let's drop flaps 40. Last set flaps first. Make sure the landing is good. I will. How you have lots of tips for me. This is not lots of tips. I am not a pro at this thing, but I can tell you a few things that I know, and I can learn many things from you that you know. Check. Explains is this. No, this is Microsoft Flight Simulator. Wow, this is beautiful. Tenerife is beautiful. We're still getting a 22 nautical mile headwind, guys. That is crazy. Wow. Check. Let's grab the throttle. So now we have the throttle. And let's grab the control. Continue. Continue.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Say sync rate. We need to be a bit left. Yeah, right here because of the crosswind.
30, 20, 10,
Ooh, always feels like it's so much bouncier, but it's not on FPM. Reversers are on. No, we aren't. We did get our speeds pretty low. It's just a bit left, but 70 knots. Reversers off. You were good lined up. Let's clear the flaps. 737 is always on that bouncier side because it falls. It doesn't glide like the A320, but then again, it's a beautiful plane, man. I never complain about this plane. We'll use the whole runway. We are not using brakes at all. Use the whole runway to cross. There we go. It lands pretty smooth. It lines up pretty good, but it's just the landing part. It bounces a bit every time I do that. It doesn't feel on FPM. FPM is good, but the landing part is like boom. You go like this. Let's distract our lights. Taxi lights on. Turn it on. Strobes are now going down. Else these two lights can go off. Let's go, guys, to the parking bay. It feels only on that one. This is my first time landing at Tenerife, guys, by the way. I love the airport settings. I love the city out on the right hand side. It looks so beautiful, man. We should do it more often, Tenerife. Really. Oh, lovely looking city. Look at this. And you know guys, we are flying Ryanair, so because you should keep it doesn't. Yeah, you should keep pulling this trick. It doesn't have this thing. Yeah, right. Next time I will be more careful with that. For sure. If 747 is detectable, you. PMDG is making 737-400, just flight 747-200 classic, and we already have default 7, which is very good now. Absolutely. So Manu Plus for landed like a Cessna. Okay. It can perform an auto landing also. I saw a video yesterday where the guy just had to put in the rudder control only after landing. I have done auto landing on this plane a few times, but then it takes out the fun if you do auto landings. His APUs are on now. You'll see a blink system here because now we are running on APUs. Nice. Hey, Samba is here. Ah! Hey, Samba, where have you been? Look at the beautiful, beautiful Tenerife airport, guys. Ryanair in this beautiful airport, the small island. There is a parking for a small plane down here. How does a small plane come out down here? Somebody is taking off, I believe. Promotion ho gayi diya. Did somebody landed? I don't know. I think somebody just landed. हेड के मुबारक जनाब. अरे मोबाइल फोन एडजस्ट किया हुआ है. Yeah, some ATR landed actually. Yeah, mostly ATRs land. They're whiling there. There is Ryanair there. Many aircrafts down there. And why is there an aircraft down here? How does he come down here? Look at this. This is an old DC-10, I believe. Right? This is a DC-10, right? If I'm not mistaken, this is a DC-10. Or DC-16, I don't know. Oh, Winter is here. ATR, Winter ATR. Looks perfect. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Winter ATR coming behind us now. We will go towards the main. Whiling standing here, and then Ryanair. And then others. The airport markings are good. The airport looks good. This one is from, I think, who was the developer of this airport? It looks good actually. This is Wolf's Cabin or something like that is the name of the guy. Another Whiling. Then there is, I think, Swiss Air. Which aircraft is this one? That is Air Europa. Good learning, man. I will catch you in a bit. Sure, no worries. Yes, DC-10, you should fly too. I tried the other DC-16, I think that came out when 777 came out and Mad Dogs came out. It was hectic, man. It was hectic for me. I tried it once and I was like, no. I think DC-16 was the paid one. Jammu Kabana, Paji, November. But without PC this time. I will be in that. There will be no streaming for like 3 to 4 months. Hey, Winter, what are you doing? You're crossing between me. That is so bad. Look at this Winter. He went through me. That shouldn't be allowed. How was he able to go through me? Let's go Tango 4. That shouldn't have happened. How was he allowed to go through me? DC10 is better, bro. It's PMDG, of course, yes. Even DC16 is PMDG, that one. Yes, sir. We're watching you. Please tell us. Please come straight, come straight, come straight, come straight. Okay, there we go. A bit more, I think, when he will say, get your parking brakes on. There we go. Okay, parking brakes on now, I believe. Yes. Engines off. And can we get that? Ground control G6 is not PMDG, it's default. It is default, yeah, I don't know. That one is default from the game. I'm talking about DC16. It's from that other panel, na? We will request this jetway in a second. Firstly, we have to set wheels and chocks. That's the priority. There we go, wheels and chocks set. Now we can get this one down here. We're going to the upper panel. This is off, anti-collisions and comes on, engines off, taxi lights off. We should have changed this one a long time after we took off, but we forgot, which is like a mistake. Anyway, specs off. And we can tell all the passengers that they can go now. Go on the board. So guys, that's it for today's flight. DC16 doesn't exist, bro. Wait, which one is that? It released with the Mad Dog, yeah. There. That's the plane. Wait, let me check. I have it in here. Wait. I flew it like one time only. Let me tell you which one is that. Here's my folder, my aircraft folder. It's... Where did I put this plane? This is ATR, this is PMDG. Yeah, it belongs to PMDG, so it must be here. Did I deleted that one? Here is my dog. Here is my dog, and it was on the street. Yo, I'm late. Yeah, you are late, but no worries. You can catch me on the next stream always. Oh, DC6, sorry. The DC6 from PMDG, Douglas DC6. I was saying 16. My bad. I flew it just once with those 4 engines and everything. It's really hectic, especially the dipping thing. I even flew that BAE 146, and it also has that synchronization button you have to press in order to keep things working and all. Still, it was okay. Anyways guys, I think that is it for today. We landed at the beautiful islands. Was a good flight, really. Look at this place is beautiful. It's my first time coming to Tenerife and I really love it. Small airport in between the city, but looks beautiful. Heartbreaking what happened at this airport many years back, like 3 to 4 years back. I think now 3 years almost. But it's such a beautiful airport, man. Look at this right in between here. No, this is GCXO, that one that you. It also has 4 engines and it's a bit powerful and everything, but it's really tough to land. It's really tough to align because when you turn like this right and left, it sways a lot, just like the Madeira, which is a disaster of a series. Good luck, say, Paji, how are you guys? It's GC6 with 4 engines. It sways a lot. It goes right and left on its own, and it's really hard to control that thing. But nevertheless, which airlines are starting here? This is Express. Which Express is that? Iberia Express. Why is it starting here? Whiling. That there is Bintro here that just came in. This was the one that overtook me. This is Whiling. This is Air Europa, Ryanair, and another Whiling. Whilings are here a lot, and this is the beautiful small one, the DC-10. This is actually just a tribute one they've kept here. It's old, it's rusty, but looks good, really. That they have kept a model piece like this at the airport. No worries, Alice. It happens, we confuse planes. You put DC6 at DC10, I was like DC16, but it was 6 actually, numbers. But we know what we are talking about. No worries about that. Look at this beautiful city with a beautiful ground out here. It's a college, I believe. University of College, something like that. There's a pool down there, and there is a volcano, I think, down there. You can see it at a distance. I need to press gyro lock and it will not turn again. Yeah, we'll check it. We'll install it once more and check. I will install the BAE also. I flew it like 3 to 4 times, one time also on stream, but it's pretty hard because the navigation system is like that analog type where you put in the flight and you don't get to see all the flight route and everything. It goes on from point to point. It's pretty hard. But it's still a beautiful plane. It does have that DME frequency you can put in and everything, but I don't understand what message you just put up. Anyways guys, I think this is all for this stream. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, landing at this place for the first time. A beautiful looking airport right in the middle of this beautiful looking island. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a small flight, small stream, like 2 hours max, but it was a beautiful one. Right. Airport is at elevation, which is pretty good. It's at 2000 something, and you have to line up at 4000, which is good. Anyways, see you next time. Yeah, see you next time. Thank you. Very beautiful. Thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Everybody who was here. If you haven't still subscribed to the channel, you can press that subscribe button now. If you haven't liked the stream, you can like it now. If you like the content, and if you enjoyed it, that's very much the goal I'm having in mind here. Anyways guys, see you till next time. Have a good time.